And my experience back in 1996, I started this. I actually had an audio tape that came out and said syndrome X. This is Gerald Raven's work, metabolic syndrome, all that. I started back there because I'd seen it in my patients. But I brought a nutritionist in my office. She taught how to eat, all that, on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. I did that for a year and a half. And then I would see my patients back in 12 weeks. They were taking supplements. They were doing trying to eat a little better and exercising, but the results were very disappointing. That's why I almost quit. I had 2 nurse practitioners. We sat down. How can we do this? I made one simple change. I had them write down everything they ate, how they ate it, how they exercised, how they took their supplements, what they drank. Very important what they're drinking. And then each week they came in and my nurse practitioners looked at it. That's all I did. And give them little suggestions, improve here, you can't make change. And we did that. Then I saw them back, and the results I seen were simply phenomenal. I mean, they weren't just good, they were phenomenal. And you're gonna see that, we see people, this happened, my blood work went this way, and I've lost all this weight, I've done all this, I'm off this medication. That's just what happens. It's just unbelievable. And so what happens is you're taking subconscious lifestyle habits and making them conscious. So I never asked for perfection. I just asked for honesty. And that's really what we did as far as that goes. And that was the difference. And people all of a sudden got there, their appetite came down, they started feeling better. What's so hard? Never going hungry, feeling great, having more energy, more focus. And oh, by the way, I'm starting to lose weight and my health parameters are improving. Now level 10, and so what they're doing is quality of life. These individuals and my patients are not as concerned anymore about the years in their life as they are the quality of life in their years. And I'm saying that because we're all going to die. Something will happen. We're going to there. But you know what? The longer I can be effective, thinking, and clear, very few of us die of old age. And that's it. So now I just want to do this as I close, and I'll get to normally an individual does not go from a level 3 to 4 to 9 or 10. They just don't do that. And you think about your life and starting in RX and that. You might have started with the alcohols, or maybe lower, or you did, then all of a sudden you learned something and you added something, you did this, or then you started to watch your diet more and all that. But what we're doing is we're teaching people to become more proactive rather than reactive. In other words, not coming into the doctor when you're diagnosed and say, "Oh, doctor, save me." It's much easier to protect your health than it is to try to regain it once you've lost it. Just ask anybody. It is really tough. And so level 10, I call totally committed. They don't cheat. They're perfectionists. And many of us don't want to be there, but yet there are people that are there, and I want to put it down, and they are the zealots of this world, and they're there, and they're out there, and they're healthy. There's no doubt about it. The only thing I challenge those people is how much stress do you have in your life trying to do your lifestyle. And I've had to challenge some, because they lose their health too. And I think a lot of it is the stress they're involved with. And, health is our most important asset. Some of it usually occurs in our life that motivates us to begin becoming more proactive in protecting our health. And that's it. But most individuals may be just satisfied going from level 5 to 6. This is something that we push. But they're going to spend it. I mentioned this before. They're going to do this. They want it to be clinically effective, and that's what we're trying to offer you. And my books are back here. The one thing is that at the end of the day, I'm going to sit back here with people about so much. I'll sign your books, as many as we can, and do that, and just line up and try to be courteous. But I hope that gives you some insight in what we're dealing with, and now you can learn all the little details that kind of fit in there. So thank you. And tomorrow, I'm going to speak for about a half hour on my approach to nutritional medicine, talking more about those people who are ill and how I approach them and why I do what I do. Thank you very much.